Good morning. April showers brings May flowers. And that's what we have going on here in Savannah today. Welcome to our 5th week of social distancing and yoga. I'm not liking it so much. I hope you all are doing well. So I got dressed up for you today. I have my grandmother's pearls on. And for purpose, because we're working with the Ajna chakra today, the 6th chakra. I heard on the internet that it was Albert Einstein that said it is your 6th sense. And indeed it is. The Ajna chakra means literally the control center. And it is that space that allows you to access the energy that is unseen. That energy that allows you to just have a sense of knowing, or that allows you to have a sense to time travel, or that allows you to have a sense of all these things that at one point we called paranormal. I'm sure you've had some of these things happen to you. And the key here is that you have to trust this knowledge. You have to trust this intuition, this third eye, this information that comes to you, and you don't know where it comes from or how it gets there. It's just in your mind. The mind is an amazing thing, and this is the place where the mind is able to access that information from energy that you can no longer see, because energy is never created nor destroyed. It is always there. It just changes its vibration. So, Ajna, the control center. That's what we're working with today. So if you would please just settle in with your own breath. See where you're coming from today. And hopefully this rain will give you a sense of cleansing, will give us a sense of nourishment, and it's certainly peaceful and reflecting. So settle in and begin your breath. Where is it taking you? And then begin your long, deep wave breath, your belly breath, lengthening the breath, letting it become fuller and deeper. And I'll just tell you one amazing story of my use of the Ajna chakra. I've tried to tell you stories, each time, to make the chakras a little more personal to you. I was coming back to my home in Butler Bay. It was in the evening after dance class. And I'm driving down the road, and I'm just coming upon the turn where I would go to my house. And my car just didn't want to turn. My mind just wouldn't let me make that turn. And I'm driving on down the road, and I'm going, where am I going? I missed my turn. This is the honest truth. And I just kept going. And after a while I went, oh, I know where I'm going. I was going to a friend's house. So I turned up her driveway and pulled in, and her children came running out, and they said, Cindy, we've been trying to reach you. Their mother was very sick, and they were trying to call me. And my Ajna chakra heard. I didn't hear with my ears, but my 6th sense heard. And I got there and did whatever was needed for me to do at the time. And then went home. So it's an amazing chakra. I give a recapitulation of all the chakras and how and where it gets to the point where you're reaching the Ajna chakra and where you're using using this chakra and how all of these other chakras build and help you to reach this chakra. It's in my newsletter. Email me if you don't get it and you want it. CLMALE@yahoo.com. Begin your breath of fire. We want to do 3 minutes of this. Now, when I was teaching high school, I learned that the front lobe of the brain is that part of the brain that increases in gray matter when you're in your teenage years, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, even a little more. And that this is the part of the brain that helps you to see the consequences of your actions. Teenage years, right? And then, during the time that I studied for Kundalini Yoga certification, I learned that this gland that's associated with this Ajna chakra is the pituitary. And that it awakens and vibrates. And when it vibrates, it activates a relationship with the pineal gland, which is the 7th chakra. And in that way, it allows you to have an experience outside your body. And as we are all creative and as we are all unique, then your experience is going to be unique. Okay, the 4th breath that we'll be doing today is particularly for the Ajna chakra. You're going to bring your hands behind your head and clasp them. And you're going to lean forward and inhale and exhale, lean back. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. You're just going to lean the elbows back and breathe in. And exhale the elbows forward. And that's putting a pressure right here on that 3rd eye. The elbows are moving so and bringing a pressure here. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's in the Punch Brothers, in one of their songs, says, I am a breathing time machine. I'll take you all for a ride. Now go a little faster. Keeping the elbows up as much as you can so that you can actually feel a little bit of pressure here in the 3rd eye. Okay. Turn the video off. When you're done, turn it back on. All right. So for our warm-up, I'm going to do just these 3 quickly. I like for you to try to do warm the spine up every single time, please, before you begin your Kriya practice. Grab the knees, inhale, exhale down. Change the leg position, crossing the left other way. Inhale, straighten, and exhale down. Inhale up. Cross the legs the opposite direction. Exhale. Chin tucked in. I love this one, you know. All right. Take your right foot, flex it, bring the left foot around, grab hold of the knee, bring the arms straight out, drop the shoulders, inhale, and exhale around. So you're creating a straight line between the flexed foot and your arm. And then I always say, roll the shoulder forward, and then roll the shoulder backwards, and roll it forward, and roll it backwards. And that way you can see what it feels like when the shoulder is back and down. Inhale, exhale the hand down, push and lift and twist, keeping that shoulder rolled backwards. After a few breaths, inhale the arm up and exhale it around. And focus and exhale the arm down. And the other side. Pulling the knee towards you. And bringing the hand out, flexing the foot, inhale. Turn. Find your position. Roll the shoulder forward and roll it back. And forward and back. Exhale down and twist a little more. You're using your left hand to pull the right knee to the left, and you're using your right shoulder to twist the upper part of the torso. Inhale. Exhale around, keeping the posture tall and straight. And exhale the hand down. Okay, so sit with both legs going in the same direction. And this is your final twist from side to side. And just lean over, bring the hand over, and try to bring the arm close to the ear, and twist forward and look up. And feel that stretch. Stretch it out. Breathe a few times. Pick it up. Come around. Same thing on the other side. I find that when the legs are in this position, you actually get a little bit more stretch. What do you think? Okay, at this point, I'd like for you to turn the video off and tune in. Om Namo, Guru Dev Namo. And as you're doing your Om Namo, I want you to think about Om. You're feeling it right here. Remember, we're working in the upper triangle. Om, Om. Ne. It's very nasal. Ne. Mo. Projecting outward. So think about that as you're doing your Om Namo. You don't have to do the arm movements, but I'm just trying to give you the sense of what's going on as you do this. All right? Turn your video off and tune in. Om Namo 3 times. All right, so we're going to start the Kriya. I think that I've said here everything that I wanted to say. Yeah, we'll do the balancing pose. Well, let's do the balancing pose now. So this balancing pose is part of the Qigong crane. One of the things about the Ajna chakra is that you're working it anytime you bring the forehead down to the floor. So in crane, I want you to, in the balance, take the forehead and really focus down here towards the floor, focusing on this third eye as it's moving straight to the floor, as if you're projecting right through into the earth. All right? So you're standing up. Let's put our weight on the right leg first. You're going to lift it up, and you're going to bring it out. Right here. The toe is pointed, and you're focusing on that third eye and looking straight into the floor. Got it? And bend the knee, and come up, and bring it down. Love this one too, right? And do the other side. I'm not going to look at you this time, that focuses me. Come up, and come out, and you're right here. Straight leg, straight body, arms straight out. It's as if you're flying. The Ajna chakra, the place where you meet the ethers. And your information comes from the unknown. And inhale up and exhale down. All right, let's begin our Kriya. Let's see, this is not the one I want to do first. This is the one I want to do first. This is for the frontal lobe part of the brain. I told myself I wasn't going to put my foot out towards there again. I need acting lessons, big time. Okay, so we talked about focusing right here on the third eye. But in our meditation today, and also in this next first exercise, if you put a focus and a pressure down here on the bottom of your chin, you'll see it causes a pressure here. I've also read that the chin is a symbol of the moon, so it brings out the feminine, which is the right side of the brain. Richard Sperry, in about 1962, severed the corpus callosum, the large nerve that connects the left and right hemispheres. He was doing experiments on an epileptic patient, and this was the beginning of the studies of the right side of the brain and the left side of the brain. The left side of the brain being more rational and logical, and the right side of the brain being more intuitive and spatial and visual motor as opposed to auditory vocal, random and sequential. And then the corpus callosum, that nerve, pulls things together. Kundalini Yoga has numbers of sets that are used to balance the hemispheres of the brain. So on this one, you're going to inhale, and you're lifting. It's much like the spinal flex. And as you lift, you're jutting your chin forward. Your throat is lifted and the chin is jutted forward. That's your inhale. And your exhale, you're going to open the mouth. And as you come forward, focus here, and just feel the kind of pressure that comes when you're jutting the chin forward and releasing it back with an open mouth, your exhale. Round, open mouth, exhale. Lift, jut the chin forward, inhale. Okay? All right. The next one, you are here. And you can do this in a rock pose or easy pose, half lotus, however you choose. And your right hand is right here, and your left hand is moving out. And then you're going to bring it back. So you're actually creating an energy between these two hands, and look where they are. They're right up here working in this area. All right? So it's an inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now really focus here. Look straight ahead and really focus in this area. See what comes on for you. Okay, the next one, you're here, and you're going to inhale the left hand up 60 degrees, exhale it down. Inhale the right hand up 60 degrees and down, and then inhale them both straight up. So it's here. Keep your posture straight. Try to keep your arms up near your ears when you raise them up. Okay. All right. And the next one is kind of the same thing. You're going to bring your hands straight out in front of you here. And again, you have this energetic relationship moving from hand to hand. And this particular one breaks up the deposits in the neck and the back circulation, the deposits in the neck that block circulation, it's a little dark in here, to the brain. It works on patience and the quality of the Saturn finger. So you are taking your thumb and you're placing it on the Saturn finger. So you're right here. And it's inhaling up about 12 inches and exhaling down about 12 inches. So it's you can really feel the energy moving from hand to hand. And you can also really feel the energy that's moving in this area, this 12 inches up and 12 inches down. Now let's do it a little quicker. Keep going. These exercises are, that one's for 3 minutes. These first ones were 4 minutes. So, you know, move into that 3-minute area. Okay, the next one is frog. I love frog. You're going to stay on your toes the whole time, and your heels are together the whole time. We do frog a lot in Kundalini together. And you're bringing your third eye down. So it's here. And you're also working the throat chakra. All right? So, inhale up. And you see, I'm still on my toes, and my heels are still together. I don't know the best way to show you that. You're just going to have to trust that that's happening. So, knees go out to the side because they have to, because your heels are together. All right? Now, you can do 2 to 3 minutes of those, or if you'd like, at least 27 of them. All right? Okay, the next one, you're on your knees, and we're doing the same thing on our knees that we did a little while ago in easy pose or Indian style, whichever one. And so you're here, and it's inhale and straight up. Okay, keep doing. I'm going to read the difference to you. The first one, continue this rhythm moving fast and powerfully for 6 to 7 minutes when we did it the first time. This time, it's saying that on this one, this exercise works on the digestion and the removal of deposits and toxins in the breast area. Okay. After this one, what it's asking you to do is just turn your music on, turn it up loud, and dance, right? Just move, dance. You're standing up, you're dancing, you're moving in all different ways, twisting, turning, kicking, shouting, right? It's a great thing to do on a rainy day in Savannah in lockdown, social distancing. All right. That's the Kriya for the frontal part of the brain. The next Kriya that we're going to do is for intuition and communication. It's very short. And then in the newsletter, I'm actually going to give you a link to another really nice Kriya for intuition, as well as a link to the meditation. I also have some of the other things that you can do for this particular chakra, as well as a recapitulation and recap of the chakras that we've done really quick. It's quick so that you can see the relationship of one to the other. And then finally I have a few other things that you can do and pictures of them in the newsletter. Okay, so we're right here and you're squatting. Your whole foot is on the ground at this point, right? And you're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, straight up, The arms are straight up in the air. And then you're going to exhale back down. And then it's an inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. And up and down. Ta. Okay? I like to do this with Satanama. So the thing is, you stand up the first time, but you don't stand up the second time. So you're going to do it for a little bit of time until you get the rhythm of it, and until you get it fast, and until you get the fact that the first time you stand up and the second time you don't stand up. And then after that, you start in with the Satanama. So you're right here. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. Okay? I love that one. All right, the next one, you're standing up and you're just making circles, very large circles with the waist. The feet are about mat distance apart, and you're making these circles as large as you can. Moving all the way around. This room misses you guys. And then you're going to go in the opposite direction. I would go for at least a minute and a half in each direction. Okay, and then the last one, your hands are on your hips, and you're kicking your feet out, keeping those knees as straight as you can, right? And in order for me to not get bored doing this, I just keep turning every so often. Okay? This one it says to do for 3 minutes. Yeah. And while you're doing it, you want to chant Satanama, Gobinde Mukunde, any one of those mantras that you have an affinity for or that you're working with right now. You know, when you're talking about the lower chakras, the soul body, the negative mind, the positive mind, all that stuff comes up. And mantra is one very good way to quiet the mind and to get rid of all that jargon. We've talked about that. Probably not next time, but the following time, I can sit down and tell you a little bit more about how mantra works. Or maybe that will have to be in another whole session. I'll have to see how much information that I want to give you. But the other way is through the Ajna chakra. Just sitting down with your meditation, sitting down with yourself, all by yourself, and going within, and listening, and hearing, and trusting, and following. So, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a wonderful yoga session, and I hope you have a great meditation. All love.